can't quit. This is happy hour.
Yeah? Well, you go make them happy, Al. And I would love to see you in one of those costumes. I think there's one in the back that has your name on it. You have to let out the seams a little, though.
It's not that I don't care about Cass. That is not...
Morgan, you don't know him well enough to care about him. Would you give yourself a break?
Thank you. Yes, that's right. I only know what my mother said about him and Stacy.
Well, you know, I would take what your mother says with a grain of salt. A box of salt, actually.
And actually, Stacy says he's a pretty good guy.
And Stacy doesn't lie, and neither do I. Morgan, you were making me dizzy. Would you sit down here, please?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You know, something that Stacy said the last time I talked to her that got me really excited about coming here.
Were you all excited about becoming Uncle Morgan?
No. No, I wasn't thinking about the baby, Frankie. I was thinking about me. And, I'm sorry. I kind of blew off my med school experience. And so when it came time for an internship, they weren't exactly knocking down my door. And, well, I was talking to Stacy, and she said, we were talking about the baby, Baba, and she said that Cass was Mr. Bay City, prominent attorney, big shot, the whole town's at his feet. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
Okay. I thought if I came here, Cass might be able to... say a few good things for me at Bay City General Hospital, maybe get me an interview. Oh, God.
No, is that it?
Of course, my brother's going to think I have a lot of nerve asking for a favor at this point.
Morgan, we're family. Pulling strings is part of the deal.
Frankie, you mean that? Really?
Of course I do. And you know what? I'll let you in on a little secret. I can pull some strings, too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But there is a catch. You have to agree to spend some time here with us. You see, I need someone to protect me from Cass's misconceptions about pregnancy.
Okay. You got it. You got it. And I promise I'll do my best. And that goes for the internship, too, if I get it.
Okay.
Oh, how would you feel about having 2 doctors in the house tonight? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but I'm traveling with this guy, Kyle, and he's on his way to Seattle to a hospital there.
Okay, our house is your house. You come and go as you please, brother-in-law.
You know, Stacy said you were great, but she didn't have to do you justice.
Oh, it's that old Winthrop charm, isn't it?
No, it's not. You're great.
Okay. Dinner at 7:30, right?
Yes. Thank you. Uh-oh. I was supposed to meet Kyle 15 minutes ago. I gotta run.
Okay, now, look, bring your friend to the... Whoa! You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Bring your friend to the party tomorrow, and don't worry about a present because, you know, he got his brother. That's the gift of a lifetime, right?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, let's just split a seltzer and work this out.
Hey, no prior commitment, nothing to work out. I'll see you around, sunshine.
All I want to do is go to the hospital quietly, get my tests, and go home.
If Grant turns out to be the father, we're going to have to call a lawyer immediately to find out the implications. And on the other hand, if Ryan is the father...
Ryan is the father. I'm sure of it.
But if you're so sure, you wouldn't have gotten the sonogram in the first place. I don't know how you can stand here and talk about going home and going to bed when you're so close to catastrophe.
Because I am tired and I'm stressed.
I'm sure once you find out who the father is, you will be less stressed.
Less stressed? Yes. I'm pregnant, as in raging hormones and mood swings. It starts at conception and it lasts for about 9 months, remember?
But you love being a mother.
I love Stephen. Getting there wasn't exactly a picnic.
You're going to be fine. You're just a little nervous right now.
Mother, I am pregnant. Now, the man I keep praying is not the father keeps showing up, so I have to act like I'm not stressed, which is making me more stressed. Now, I'm going to walk out of here alone. God, it doesn't feel right, Mother.
Well, will you call me when you find out?
I may go home first.
No, I want you to call me first, please.
Okay. Okay. Say,
I'm going to skip dessert, Senator.
Are you all right, Laura? You should be damn proud of the way you handled the party chairman. He barely had time to lift his soup spoon before you had me completely repositioned.
Well, positioning does seem to be my specialty.
Well, I'm very grateful. Why don't you stick around? We'll do some strategizing.
No, I don't think so. I'm going to punch out. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. May I take care of that for you? After all, I'm still your son-in-law.
As much as I hate to pay for my own lunch, I'll take exception this time. Thank you.
Very well. I couldn't help noticing that Victoria seemed agitated before she left. Something wrong?
Other than the fact that her husband is divorcing her very publicly on the grounds of adultery?
I'm simply trying to expedite the process,
You mean
Tom.
exploit?
I can't control what other people think.
Well, it's too bad you didn't realize that when you married her, Grant. Things could have turned out a lot differently.
Donna, it's very difficult for me to see Victoria like this.
Well, I know that.
Is she well? Physically, I mean.
That's none of your concern.
I saw her in the clinic the other day. She was having some tests. You know why?
Tests.
Yes, tests.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me considering everything that you've put her through.
Are you saying that she's ill?
Grant, if you're so concerned about her, why don't you just give her the divorce? It wouldn't erase everything that you've done, but it would certainly be a step in the right direction.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
This drug, if you can call it that, is totally untested.
It takes years for the FDA to approve something. I mean, there's so much testing that has to be done before...
So what are you saying? We're just going to let her lie here and die?
Of course
While
not.
we follow procedures?
Of course not, although I'm sure that's what Dr. Spader would have us do.
I just want you to understand that administering this drug is not only dangerous, it's illegal.
I told you two to stay
You
out
have to
here.
forget about procedure. My father spent a lifetime on these formulas. You have to trust them.
Well, John, it sounds like you're too busy protecting your reputation to save Paulina's life.
This drug may not save her life. Do you think if I had any guarantees that I would hesitate even for a second?
John.
No, I have to say this. I know what Paulina means to all of you. She's a gift to everyone in this room. Just watching her fight this, her spirit is what's kept us going.
She's still fighting.
And so are we. But you have to understand, we don't know what the odds are
So you're
here.
covering your tail,
just
right?
shut up, Jake.
We're working blind. We have no idea what we're fighting. We don't know what this drug that we put together really is, or what its dangers are.
But if you don't give her the drug, she'll die, right?
She has very little time.
Medicine doesn't always have the last word, Rachel. A higher power can intervene. I've seen it happen.
Oh, for God's sake, I don't believe you people.
Rachel, we can't wait for a miracle. People die waiting for miracles. We have to give her this drug. Please.
This is as far as I go, Rachel. The next step, the decision is up to you.
Let's go with the drug.
What's going on in there? How come nobody comes out?
If it takes a while to administer an IV, try and restrain yourself. For Rachel's sake, she's going through hell.
Ian, I got here as fast as I could. Am I too late to shower?
No.
Well, is Paulina really gonna die?
Oh, don't say that. Don't even think it, all
Hey,
right?
don't take it out on her.
Yeah, who invited you here anyway, Jake? You're not family.
Maggie, that's enough. Now we have to be patient, see if the drug works.
What drug? You mean the drug that your father invented in the rainforest?
Yes. Dr. Hudson's putting it in her IV right now. Listen to me. You can't tell anybody about this. Okay? It could get a lot of people into trouble. You understand?
Yeah, I got it. No problem.
What are you smiling for?
Because Paulina's gonna be okay.
What are you, some kind of psychic?
Well, I believe in Ian, and Ian believes in his father. Therefore, Paulina's going to get better. Maybe I am a psychic.
Hope you're right.
What's happening? Where's Rachel?
Rachel's inside with Paulina. John and Cuss here. Trying an experimental drug.
You mean there's a chance she might make it?
What are you talking about? Tell us.
Talk, come on,
I figured out
please.
my father's formula, and well, Rachel decided to go with it. It's risky, but it's all that we have.
I'm going to call Frankie.
All right.
Thank God that you guys are here. This is so scary. Where's Iris? You want me to call?
No. She'll be here soon. She had some business. I couldn't wait.
Iris Wheeler, heart of stone.
That's not fair, Jake.
Don't you talk to me about fair. Now, Paulina may never see another sunrise. Is that fair?